going on, everybody? Gus Acosta here. First and foremost, I'd like to apologize for my lack of uploading. Been very inconsistent, and the reason why is because I've been on business trips, and this summer has been so busy and shooting weddings and editing, and it's taken up so much of my time. I've been able to keep up on a once a week, once every week and a half. I try to put some vlogs up there and a couple of videos here and there, but it's just been so tough. So I hope you understand. I will try to post more often going forward. To start today, let's go jump into my Canon XA11 kit and what I've been using with it. I have made some videos about the Canon XA11, and today I just wanted to make another one and actually show you my whole kit and what I use with this camera when I'm out and about or shooting weddings or whatever it is. So I'm going to show you everything that's in this bag. So first and foremost, anything that I talk about in this video, if you like it, if you're looking for something similar, because I know it's hard to sometimes pick what you want without knowing if it's good or not, look for the links in the description. I'll put everything down in the description. There'll be links there, and you can find it over there. So this is the Tenba DNA 11, and in this kit I have everything from audio gear, the camera itself, accessories. The only thing I don't have obviously with me is the tripod. The tripod, I'll put it like a generic one that I take with me all the time. It's a very nice tripod, very compact, lightweight. I will also put that in the description. It's the Manfrotto Be-Free Travel Tripod. And so let's open this bag and go over it. The bag itself comes with a rain cover in case it's raining, or you can actually use it for yourself as well if you would like. In here I have part of the audio kit. I always carry with me a screwdriver just to be able to mount that tripod. I'm pretty sure you all know the feeling when you're trying to screw something in and you don't have a screwdriver. This is just a handle for the Zoom H1, and I'm trying to capture something. This I did not prep ahead of time, so what you see is what you get. Everything in here is actually what I use all the time. So this cable is actually to, I forget the name of this cable, but it's a Canon cable approved, and this is what I use to, if I don't want to take out my SD card, I use this cable to migrate the data from the camera to the computer. In here I just have the lens caps, extra SD card covers to put extra ones in there. Back here I have extra dividers that comes with the bag. I did not use all of them, so I put the extra ones back here. On the other side I have the charger for the battery, and this is the CG800. It's a Canon charger for the battery. I do have one extra battery, and I found that it's plenty. So I have two batteries, and this one is only, these batteries are 1700 milliamp hours, and I can go all day with just two of them. I hit the record button for a wedding ceremony, and I just let it run all day, and then also on the dance floor, and I didn't run out. Cutting into the bag here is, you're gonna find my favorite microphone, and probably the only microphone you need if you're really serious about making videos. Once you get this microphone here, I'll tell you, you're probably not gonna need another one. This is the Rode NTG3. It's a little pricey, but if you save up and spend some money, all you're doing is spending one time. As far as audio goes, there's not much more that's gonna change with audio. Once you get a decent microphone, there's not much improvement. I mean, some of these microphones have been around for years, and they're pretty much the same and sound the same. So the Rode NTG3 is a professional recording microphone, and you can get some great audio with the Rode NTG3. And I also have the wind muff to go with it, and this one is the WS6. Like I said, I'll put all the links in the description. And this, I use a shock mount, and in a second I'm gonna tell you why I use this shock mount with, this is just a cheap shock mount that I got at B&H. On this kit I use a Zoom H1N. This is a new product from Zoom. Very handy recorder, and I use this, I paired this up with a Rode Smart Lav. I just plug my Smart Lav in there, and it's, you know, I have the attachment cables that go with it, and I put it on the groom, on the efficient, however many people I can mic up during a wedding. This is just one kit here. I do have more of these set up. The more people you can mic up, the better it is. You're not gonna use all the audio, but I'll tell you, when you're editing a wedding or something like that, and you have only one source of audio and it sounds subpar, you're gonna be very upset. So make sure you have a few with you. Right here is just a little tripod to mount the Zoom H1. Sometimes if I put the mic on the ground, the Zoom H1 or Zoom H4n Pro, I throw this with it. just so it's not sitting on the ground. This is just a cable that goes with the Zoom H1N, and this is how I extract the data from the Zoom H1N to the computer. If I'm recording for a long time, like a wedding ceremony or something, and I just want to capture some audio, I'll hook this right up to the Zoom H1N, hook it to a power outlet, and you got unlimited power. So it's always good to bring all the necessary cables for a wedding. This goes on top of the Zoom H1N. It's just a pop filter or a wind muff, whatever you want to call it. It's not very great when it's very, very windy, but it does the trick. If it's minor, say probably like 5 to 10 miles per hour, it does a great job. But anything above that, you're gonna need something better. Here I just have a small light that I'll throw on top of the camera sometimes, and this one is the GVB. I've talked about this light before. It's very cheap. It's comparable to the Aperture M9 if I'm not mistaken, one of their smaller ones, but it's much cheaper, and you can find these. I'll put all the links down in the description, and it comes with the same stuff. Maybe the build quality is not the same because there's a lot of plastic on this one. It does the same thing. It's just a little bit different. It comes with filters as well, and it comes with mounts, so you can mount this to a tripod, to a light stand, and it also has a cell phone adapter. So it comes with all the accessories you're gonna need to light things up. So it's really handy to have this as a backup light for sure, where you can just attach it to your camera when you're in a pinch. This will bail you out for sure. Here I just have the XLR cables. These XLR cables are for connecting the Rode NTG3 to the Canon XA11. And here I just have extra cables. This is just the power adapter for the camcorder for the Canon XA11. When I'm in a wedding, I don't use this unless there's a power outlet near me, but like I said, the battery does a great job, so you don't have to worry about that. The final thing in this bag is, actually these are some rubber grommets, and the reason I use this, I put this around the microphone, the Rode NTG3, so it can fit in this hole here. I also made a video about this. I'll put it down in the descriptions because this hole is way too big for the Rode NTG3, so I had to find something to put on the microphone to be able to put it up here. But you also can't use the microphone here with the wind protection because then it gets into it shows in your shot. So if you're only going to use the Rode NTG3 indoors and you can take off the this wind muff, if you're going to use like this, then you can just mount it directly to the camera with a rubber grommet. Otherwise, you will have to use the shock mount. So here is the Canon XA11, and like I said, I've been doing weddings with it, and I leave this quick release plate pretty much all the time on here because I only use one tripod with it. Like I said, it's the Manfrotto Be Free travel tripod. Yeah, so this is my setup. This is what I've been using with my Canon XA11, not just for weddings, but when I'm out and about shooting. This is a great little camera. Camcorders are not dead, I'll tell you. This little kit right here, you can do so much with it. Mounted this way with the shock mount right here, it's good for the audio as well. And also this wind muff is not gonna get in the shot over here, but if you mount the microphone here with the wind muff on this side here, it's gonna show in your shot. So this sits a little higher, and you can have it wide open and it's not gonna show. If you have any questions about the items in this kit, if I forgot to mention something, please let me know down in the comments. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.